Since his MLB debut in 2017, Rafael Devers has always had the ability to hit very well and was always a top hitter among the third base position. The Red Sox infielder posted an OPS of 890 in 2021, 879 in 2022, and 851 in 2023. Now in 2024, being 27 years old and in his 7th full major league season, Rafael Devers has somehow found another gear at the plate. In 420 plate appearances this season, he has smashed 25 home runs and has an OPS of over 1,000. This ranks top 5 out of both the American League and National League in terms of qualified hitters. It's actually higher than superstars like Gunnar Henderson and Bryce Harper, and right up there with Bobby Witt Jr. and Shohei Ohtani. This very sudden positive change in his offensive production has sparked positional debates, mainly between Devers himself, Jose Ramirez, and Alec Bohm. Of those three, I think Devers is the best, and I will tell you why in this video. Jose Ramirez of the Cleveland Guardians has long been accepted as the top third baseman in Major League Baseball by the majority of baseball fans, and it was pretty easy to see why when you look at his numbers. Ramirez was an easy guarantee for 25 to 30 home runs and an OPS of at least 850 each season of his career. His hitting was great, but defensively is where he had most of his value from. From 2021 to 2023, he totaled 16 outs above average at third base. This combined with his great hitting at the plate earned him the title of #1 third baseman in MLB. He's hitting for a lot more power this year as he has 28 home runs and 459 plate appearances. However, his defense has been below average at best in the 2024 season. This leads us on to another guy like Alec Bohm, who has been much improved compared to past seasons himself. Once a complete defensive liability at third base, Bohm's defense has gotten way better this season as he is slightly above average according to outs above average. Bohm has been in MLB since 2020 and is just now coming around offensively. In 457 plate appearances this season, he has an OPS of 836 and easily leads MLB in doubles with 39, beating out Jarren Duran with 33. Bohm was one of the worst third basemen in the league a couple years ago and is now one of the best this season. Ramirez and Bohm have both been awesome this season and are top players on their respective teams, but they really don't stack up to Rafael Devers anymore. It's not like Devers' fielding or base running has really improved all that much compared to previous seasons. The reason that he's the best third baseman this year all lies in the hitting profile. His StatCast statistics are even more insane than they have been in past seasons. At an average exit velocity of 94.3 miles per hour, he ranks 6th in baseball, tied with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's 98th percentile in baseball as well, meaning that he hits the ball harder than almost every qualified hitter in Major League Baseball. This high exit velocity has led to an absurd hard hit rate of 54.5%, which is 8th in baseball and higher than Giancarlo Stanton, who hits the ball 115 miles per hour off his bat on a regular basis. Devers' career high in home runs is 38, which he did in 2021. He still has plenty of time left to surpass that total, as he's been on a hot streak now for a while. Another thing about his home runs is that he hits most of them to left and center field instead of pulling them to right field. Being a lefty hitter makes this all the more impressive when you consider the fact that he plays half his games in Fenway Park, which has a 37-foot tall fence in left field. What's even more impressive is the pitches on which he hits his home runs. He's hit 6 home runs on pitches outside the strike zone and 5 more on pitches on the borderline of the strike zone, which is extremely impressive, especially when you look at other hitters like Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge. Rafael Devers is quite easily the best hitting third baseman of the 2024 MLB season. At just 27 years old, he may just be reaching the prime of his career, and he's been around for a while now. There's other great third basemen in MLB, like Jose Ramirez and Alec Bohm, who I talked about earlier in the video. But not only is Devers years ahead of them, he's actually one of the best players in baseball. He ranks in the top 10 in F4 this season with 4.2. His career high is 6.4 in 2019, and he honestly could catch up to that this season. The Red Sox are right in the middle of the wildcard race in the AL, and Devers is a huge reason for that. Definitely consider liking and subscribing if you haven't yet, and thanks for watching this video.